Hey guys, Versus here. Welcome to a brand new series where I'm going to take you from being a complete noob to an absolute pro in Counter-Strike 2. Does your aim look like this? Want to know how the pros make it look like this?
And fourth for Big Clan imminent. Unless Nico's D gets more than that. He's got two. Oh, let's go! Oh, Nico!
Well, buckle up. By the end of this series, you will get there. And it all starts right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Before we touch any aim training or hop into a match, we need to build the foundation. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house on sand, right? Same goes for your CS skills. So let's start with the settings that literally every pro uses. And these will make a difference before we do anything. First up, Windows mouse settings. Yeah, I know, boring, but this one setting could be absolutely demolishing any chance you have. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to type in mouse into the Windows search, press enter, and then there's this setting here, enhance pointer precision, and you want to turn this off. Why do you want to turn it off? This setting adds mouse acceleration, which means your crosshair moves at different distances depending on how fast you move your mouse. If I put it on, then if I move my mouse a little bit, then it doesn't move it very much. But if I go wee, then it goes well further than I want it to. What we want is consistent aiming. We want muscle memory. We definitely want this off. If we go into our Steam and then right click Counter-Strike and then go into properties, we can see the launch options here. Now I've put my exact launch options in the description below. Just copy and paste them, but let me quickly explain what they do. Novid, basically, it skips the intro when you first launch a game, because everybody hates that fucking intro when you first launch a game. Nojoy disable joystick support and frees up resources. Now the next one that I highly recommend is FPS max, and what you want to do, you want to put it plus FPS max and then whatever your monitor's refresh rate is. What this does is it caps your FPS, so there's a lot less stuttering. If you put high, then what it does, if you're familiar with Task Manager in Windows, basically, if you go into details and then Counter-Strike, and then you click set priority, then it will be set to high, but simply because I've got this launch option, it automatically does it. The game is the most important thing that your processor processes. So just copy these, paste it, and then you're good to go. Alright, here's where things get interesting. Aspect ratio. Now you've probably seen the pros play on what looks like a really weird stretch screen. Wee stretch. That is the 4:3 aspect ratio. And yeah, I use it as well. Okay, so this is what 16:9 looks like. So as you can see, this guy's head's really small compared to where it was just a minute ago. I switched back to 4:3. Whoa! Massive head. That's way easier to hit, isn't it? This one is probably the most important thing we're covering today. Your sensitivity. I'm going to be real with you. Most beginners make the same mistake. They play on a sensor that's way too high. Whee! Like, even if you're actually good at the game, how are you meant to aim if you can't fucking move your crosshair? Like, I use 1.25 with an 800 DPI. What I'm going to do here today is I'm going to show you how to get your perfect sensitivity. Go into an empty server. Stand in the middle. Now try doing a 180 degree turn and kill an imaginary enemy behind you. Your perfect sensitivity is your lowest sense. You can still comfortably do that 180 and land a shot. If you can't turn around fast enough, increase it slightly. If you're overshooting, lower it. And here's the key. Once you find it, stick with it. Don't change it every day. Your muscle memory needs consistency. I'll also link a video by Louis CS2 in the description. He breaks this down way better than I ever could. Alright, settings are done. Now let's talk about the physical active aiming. There are 3 types of aim that you need to master, and we'll be using all 3 in every single match. The first one is elbow aim. This is your bread and butter. Your elbow is planted on your desk or armrest, and you're pivoting from there to make big movements, looking around corners, checking angles. Basically, anytime you want to like move in the game, you want to use this elbow movement. This is what you're going to be doing 90% of the time. 2. Wrist aim. Once you spot an enemy and your elbow has done the heavy lifting to get you close, your wrist makes the micro adjustments to lock onto their head. This is where your spray control and tracking come in. 3. Fingertip aim. Precision. This is the finest level of control. You're barely moving the mouse, just using tiny micro adjustments with your fingers. Use this for those long-range taps or when you need pixel-perfect precision. Here's the pro tip. You need to train all 3. They work well together. Your elbow gets you in the general area, your wrist refines it, and your fingertips make the final pixel-perfect adjustment. And that's it for episode 1, guys. I know that this wasn't some flashy spray control tutorial or the insane flick montage, but trust me, this foundation that separates the good players from the great ones. In the next episode, we're going to be diving into crosshair placement and pre-aiming, the skill that will literally double your kill count overnight. So make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell so you don't miss it. Drop a comment below telling me what rank you are right now. I want to see how much you improve by the end of the series. And if you found this helpful, smash that like button. It genuinely helps the algorithm show this to more people who need it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.